Hey Andy, how you doing? Up early tomorrow for golf?
Okay, Red, we're ready to go.
Okay,
Okay,
hit that record button.
okay, I've got him on. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this webinar. It's a presentation done, obviously, by Redfern. He's going to be going through the presentation of On Passive and Go Founders. What I would suggest you do, if you've been invited along to this webinar, after the obviously the presentation, if you want more information, get back to the person who's invited you to obviously look at this webinar. At the end, what we'll do is we'll have some questions and answers. So I'll open it up for some questions. And what we'll do as well, we'll have some of our leaders which are on here that can give their story and what they see in the business of On Passive and Go Founders. I'm not going to talk too long. I shall give my bit of a story about why I'm involved at the end. And so I'm going to pass it straight over to Red now, and we'll get cracking.
Thanks very much, Pete, and welcome everybody. If you're new here, a massive welcome to you. Hopefully we'll do you justice and give you a small snippet of exactly what On Passive is. If you're already a founder, I hope you take away a little bit more knowledge about On Passive as well from it. The whole idea for this Zoom presentation here is to give new people that insight to what we already know is a fantastic business. Okay, so what are we going to be learning then on this webinar? Okay, so we're going to actually learn what On Passive is, the person who's in charge and behind it all, what the On Passive products are, and why do we need these products at the moment, the current opportunity that is available online, and the benefits of becoming a founder at the moment before we launch to the world. So On Passive, a lot of you might have heard of On Passive. It is pretty prominent at the moment wherever you look online, and it really is pricking people's ears up at the moment. So On Passive is actually a very real business, and what I mean by that is means we have now 3 locations throughout the world. We have 1 office in Florida, and we've got 2 in India, 1 in Hyderabad, Silicon Valley, and the other one in Bangalore in India. These are our physical properties at the moment. The one in Hyderabad, we're expanding massively. At the moment in Bangalore, there's about 200, I think, employees there. And the one in Hyderabad that is expanding at the moment, I think there's about 200 there at the moment, and that's going to be expanded to around about 900 to 1,000 employees. This is a internet technology business that has AI at its core. Like I said, it has a brick and mortar assets, and it creates online marketing business solutions. On Passive itself is registered now in over 200 countries and states within the world. It was first registered back in July of 2018, and the onpassive.com domain name has been registered for a total of 10 years. So underneath here, you'll see just a few of the pictures of the new offices that are in Hyderabad. Now, our CEO, Ashmi Farah, he chose Hyderabad for a specific reason, and that is because it is going to be the new Silicon Valley of India, and he believes that if he's going to locate and have his main hub anywhere, then this is the place, because this is where all of the upcoming tech guys are going to be heading towards, and he wanted to have the best of the best, hence having one of the offices here in Hyderabad. So let's move on to who exactly is Ashmi Farah. Okay, he's a normal guy, actually, just like you and I are. He's a family man with a wife and kids. He's got 20 years of online business behind him. He used to work in Silicon Valley in the States, worked for some very big companies, and is hugely successful in his own right online. but he actually found that even though he was making a lot of money online for other people within the businesses, he felt that there was something massively missing. And that was the people like you and me, the 97% who try online, who want to make money online, and for no fault of their own, fall short. And normally it's due to the business or the opportunity that they're involved with rather than themselves. You can say as much as you like that they didn't have the passion, they didn't have their why and all the rest of it. Well, actually, that is by the by. It is actually the company not producing. So he wanted to have something so that the 97% could actually make money online. And he went looking for a long time, couldn't find it. So he thought the only way to do it is to actually build it himself. He's a very knowledgeable guy, as you can see underneath here. He's a Master of Information Technology and Commerce, and he's also attended Harvard and learned specifically about online business creation. And this is where the brains of this guy comes to fore. He is designed something here that you will not see anywhere online at the moment. So we're going to run over now, and before we go into the passive products, okay, there's a few things we're going to run through about what actually OnPassive is. It is an IT company, and what OnPassive are going to do, it is going to drive traffic to your existing business that you have now, or if you haven't got a business like myself, Peter, and probably the majority of people who are already in OnPassive, they are going to guarantee eyes in front of your OnPassive business. Now, if you've done anything online, you will know that this is a massive, massive thing. Most people who try online, one of the hardest things that they will find is driving traffic, okay? Getting eyes in front of the thing that you want to offer people. Now, OnPassive are going to guarantee you that traffic. Not only are they going to guarantee you that traffic, you don't have to recruit anybody because they're going to do it for you. And also, they're going to convert those leads of people into your business. And when I say business, I mean your own business that you have within OnPassive company itself. It's self-funding. No money is being borrowed, okay, to build OnPassive at all. It is funded 100% by our Ashmir Faraday himself. It's all done for you in one place. You don't have to do anything unless you wish to, of course. Okay, it has every imaginable tool for your success. It's easily accessible all in one place. Now, that is a massive thing. If any of you people have already done anything online, you know that you have to go to one place for this, one place for that. OnPassive is putting all these products and services that you would need and more all in one place. There's no copycat or recycle because all the products, tools and services that OnPassive have been built from the bottom up. They're the proprietary, that's the word lovely for. Their priority, which means that they have been built specifically for OnPassive. Yes, they might have looked at other people, but they built it specifically for OnPassive, and it's also going to guarantee the lowest price anywhere on the globe. So let's just move over. We'll have a look at some of the products and services that OnPassive are going to give us. So we'll just look at a few of these here: digital wallets, marketplace, trim URL, viral sharing, video chat, very similar to what we have got here now. The product and service that they're going to be bringing out is likely to be called Connect Me. That hasn't been finalized yet, but this is going to be part of the media package that OnPassive is going to have. And within that media package, you're going to not only have video chat, video conferencing, video marketing, SMS, MMS, chat facilities. Okay, all this will come on digital marketing. All this will come underneath that one itself. What else have we got on here? Emailers, domain names, domain name hosting, website builders, advertising, ClickFunnels. These are just some of the products and services that are available or will be coming with OnPassive, and a load more. On the next screen here, two of the new ones that will be available as well. On the right hand side, like I said, we've got Connect Me. This is going to be a multi-user video audio conference facility. Has IA software for your whole workforce, enhance efficiency. It saves you lots of time and energy. Now, the one beauty about the Connect Me is it is one price. It's not capped. We're using Zoom at the moment. Zoom is free for up to 50 people. Past that, you have to pay, and it is capped, and you have to pay on a monthly basis. With Connect Me, it is unlimited for the unlimited amount of people that you want. Plus, the other thing is every single person, if they use your link to sign into any of the Zooms, they will automatically get a free 7-day trial within OnPassive. They're going to absolutely love the products and services that OnPassive have. They're going to use them, and if they use them, they become a customer. And guess what? If they've come through your link, they then fall into your team under you, and you will end up earning commissions from them. Not only that, we're developing at the moment an AI education system at the moment, especially with the pandemic that's going on at the moment. Online tuition is going to be massive, and this is another thing that OnPassive is developing at the moment. They are looking at doing the whole curriculum online, signing up teachers to teach other students all over the world in one place, and that is through Connect Me online. Okay, so OnPassive is going to give you a new approach to video marketing. It's going to broadcast quality videos in an intelligent video format. It's going to be extremely user friendly, and that is the beauty about what OnPassive is about. It is all about making it better and simpler. It's going to be super easy to share with people, and it's also going to prioritize targeting to audiences. So let's have a little think then about some of the benefits of exactly what OnPassive is going to have. It's going to be a fun solution for any cause. That means you can use it for anything. There's no qualifications, there's no qualifying. You can use it for whatever you want. You're going to have immediate payment. That means that if you have any commissions in your wallet, you can take it out there and then. There is no qualifying period. You have to wait or anything like that. If your money is there, you can take it out daily or even hourly. There is no waiting, okay? It was going to give you a residual income that's paid daily, and all of the top marketing automation is going to be done for you, all under one roof. It's also going to guarantee visitors and sign-ups to your business through that automation. It's going to have breakthrough amazing products for the automation of your own financial freedom and a lot more. Now, Richard Branson once said, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes and then learn on the go how to do it later. Now, I'm not advocating that OnPassive you won't learn how to do, but one thing's for sure is this window of opportunity to become a founder within OnPassive is very, very small. Okay, we are due to launch to the world in 2020 this year. And when we launch to the world, that founding position as a founder will be gone for at least 1 year. And we're not actually sure if it is going to come back again, to be honest. But where we are at the moment with that is where we are. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Next slide then. We seek to help and obtain abundance within the realms of the online space. Okay, hang on a second. There we go. Okay, so why is artificial intelligence a game changer within the technology? Now, most of you people have got Facebook, or you use LinkedIn, or you use any of the other multimedia stuff. Now, if you go searching, for instance, on eBay or Amazon, and you're looking at something, and then you go back onto Facebook, okay, what do you see popping up all over the place except for that thing that you've been looking for on eBay or on Amazon? That is all what artificial intelligence is using. The companies use it now all the time. They know what you're looking at. They know what you've been searching, and they target you with the things that you've been searching and looking for. Now, with OnPassive, they are going to be using similar types of technology, so that when anybody is looking for any of the products and services that OnPassive have in their arsenal of products and services, they're going to target that user to use the OnPassive product or service. Now, like I said, everybody will get a free 7-day trial to use OnPassive when it launches as a customer. If they like what they see and they've used it for 7 days, they will then become a customer. But on top of that, they can also become a reseller, which is somebody who can resell the products and services on OnPassive. Now, if any of these people are within your team, you are going to make commissions of them. So if you think a little bit of, like we're in the UK, if you go into Tesco's, or you go into Asda, or you go into any of the supermarkets, imagine getting a little slice of that cake. Every time someone goes to the checkout, they put their groceries through there, you're getting a little slice of that cake. This is what OnPassive is going to be like when anybody uses any of the products and services within OnPassive company. You will get a little slice of that cake. So why do we need these compared to the old lists? So currently, the internet model is based on competition and conflict, not only on the internet, but most jobs as well. You will see that anybody who works in retail, anybody who works for larger companies, majority of the time, any bonuses, you would have to compete with other people to be the top of the tree to get your bonus. Okay, 97% of things online are all scams. You've been there, we've all been there before. You put a load of money in for a promise, and all of a sudden, guess what? It folds after 3 months or even less now, and you've lost your money. It turns into a money pit often, that you end up having to pay for this, pay for that, with no money coming in. But you want to hang in there, don't you? You know, everyone wants to hang in there because you've been promised this money, so you keep on paying. And not only that, sometimes it requires selling or recruiting new people before you get hit the targets that you need to get paid. With OnPassive, which I'll go into in a minute, none of that. You don't need any of that at all. All the tools normally are sold separately, so you have to buy them to the side before you get to sell them. There's never any guarantees, and normally they pit marketers against each other. And the compensation is normally based on own efforts that you put in. OnPassive is so different. It's based on mutual benefit. The more that I help people, the more they benefit and the more I benefit. So it's a win-win situation for absolutely everybody. The more you help people, the more we all win. It's a real business, like I said, with real products and services. And not only that, it has real people behind it as well. It's self-funding, and it pays to use it. And what I mean by that is, once you start using the products and services in time, not only will those products and services get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, but also the company will end up paying you to use these products and services. I've never seen anything like this before online. Marketers don't need to sell because the company do it all for you. Marketers don't need to recruit because the company do it all for you. There's going to be every single tool you need for success included in the one price. All tools are included in this one low price. And the best thing about all this is, as a founder, at the moment, it will cost you $97 to join as a Go founder, which is an early bird founder, which we all are at the moment, has 100% money back guaranteed for life. At any time, now or in the future, you want to relinquish your Go Founders position, the company will reimburse you that $97. And not only that, you can also pay by Visa or MasterCard. So you are guaranteed by the Visa and MasterCard guarantee as well. Marketers compete only for themselves, so it is entirely up to you how much effort you put in. If obviously the people that put more effort in are going to gain, or at least cut those time limits down, and it gives you a revolutionary breakthrough compensation plan as well that the company are going to tell us about on launch. So everybody in the near future will have something to use within OnPassive, whether they come to OnPassive for the money or for the tools or for the benefits or to connect for the communications reasons. Everyone will have a reason to come to OnPassive. So everyone has residual bills, so why not have a residual income? It's an absolute no-brainer. This is what we're all about, residual income. And OnPassive is going to give all of us that residual income. So the future is here with our effortless system. It builds your team, it grows your business, provides unlimited rotators, fresh websites and designated pages, automatically sends traffic to your sites, seamless reviews, converts, and joins these people for you. And this is all done by using artificial intelligence. It's a fun solution for any cause. That means if the money's there, you can use it for anything you want. You can have immediate payment. If the money is in your wallet, you get the money there and then. An unlimited residual income that is paid daily, top marketing automation done for you, guaranteed visitors and signups, breakthrough products for the automation of your financial freedom. So these two pictures here we put in just to give you an idea of the growth rate of OnPassive at the moment. So it started in July of 2018. And as you could see, there it was a slight growth for around about 6 to 8 months, and then things started kicking off. Okay, and as you can see now, with this chart here shows the 15th of August, and there is 150,000 okay founders on the 15th of August. I can tell you now, today there is 191,000 founders. We are growing at the rate of around about 1,500 people a day. The picture on the right hand side here has got a unicorn on it. And the reason we put this in is because OnPassive is going to be a unicorn company, and a unicorn company is a company that has a turnover of $1 billion. Now, it's unheard of any company to do this within the first year. OnPassive is on target to do this within the first month of launching to the world. So what exactly is the advantages of being a founder? So a founder is going to give you an early access exclusive founders website, which is called Go Founders. Within this site, once you are a paid founder member, you will have bespoke funnels to share this amazing business with other people. These are individual to every single person who is a founder member. It also gives you other products and services, which I can't go into at the moment, unfortunately, because these are proprietary, which means that I can't tell you, unfortunately, but those are already in your back office as a founder member. Gives you early access to use these products and services before they come to the general public. It also gives you a priority positioning within the company itself, and this goes on your joining date. You're also going to be a member of the inner circle, which means that you are there to help beta test, brainstorm, and give feedback to the company of ideas that you think might be beneficial, not only to us as founders, but also to OnPassive itself. And there's going to be lots more. Like I said, to become a Go founder, this is 100% risk-free guaranteed, because the company guarantee that $97 as it is at the moment. As soon as we go into soft launch, this is going to move to $149, and that is going to be very, very shortly. So it is recommended that you get in now, lock in your position, and so that you are part of the OnPassive Go Founders people. So that is it really, guys, for this webinar. We hope that we have given you a little taster of what Go Founders is all about. There is so much more to learn and to find out about Go Founders. We recommend that you get in contact with the person who has brought you here. If you've stumbled on us by any means, or come through a link that myself and Peter have put out there, please get in contact with us personally. If not, get back in contact with that person who brought you here, and they will then give you as much information as you need. Over to you, Pete.
Okay, well done, Red. Okay. Obviously, we've got some leaders here, and I'd like to invite a few to speak. What I'll do is if I mute everybody, and who have we got here available, Red? Can you see?
Okay, let's have a look.
I can't see on my end.
Okay, I'll have a look now for you.
Marina's available.
Marty DeGarmo, definitely.
You'd like to unmute yourself, Marty?
Hey, what's happening? Hey, thanks for inviting me on, Red.
No
Fantastic speech about the business. Yeah, I've been in less than Peter and less than Red, and I'm blown away. Every day is something bigger and bigger and bigger. If you're online to make money and you're looking for something that's actually works and gives you a fair shake, this is it. It's just that simple. I mean, you're never going to find anybody that does traffic for you. They build your business, they guaranteed success, they force you up the ladder. They have 40 or 50 products that are a company within each one. And give me an example of market share. Zoom last year did $19 billion. 2 weeks ago, Tuesday, they did an analysis and it's worth $129 billion. Picked up over $100 billion in 1 year. And I have Zoom, same as Red and Peter. Zoom will suck you dry money-wise. Now imagine every time that somebody gets on Zoom, somewhere down in your team, and they invite 3, 4, 5, maybe 100 people, 1,000 people, every one of them become customers for 7 days. Are they gonna like it? Yeah, why? Maybe not to do a business, but they want to talk to their aunt, their cousins, brothers and sisters around the world, or around in my case, around the United States, and they become a customer. And you get part of that little pie. So yeah, I'll just get the info, get all the info. There's plenty out there. There's no pressure here. Nobody's trying to force anybody to do anything. You know why? We don't need to. And if you're tired of jumping from one shiny thing to another, and take about 60 to 90 days and realize not only did you not make money, you lost money, this is the place to be. And everybody here, I know a lot of these people will help you. I know that for a fact. Anyway, thanks, Red, Peter.
Thanks, Sir Marty. That's great. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Marty. Are we looking for somebody else? Are we?
I think Paul Angus is on, actually. If he can unmute himself.
Indeed. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Hello, Paul.
Yeah, we can.
Good. How you doing? Well, hopefully my internet will be good enough tonight, and we've got the fibre optic being installed, but we're a few weeks away from actually having that live, so I'm looking forward to that. These slides are great, guys. They're getting better and better every week. It's just brilliant coming on these UK Zooms. But I joined on the 23rd of December 2019, and literally every week when we come on and look at on passive, there's something new that we're looking at, thinking, oh my God, I can do that as well. You know, and it's, you know, every time we look at it, it's just growing and growing faster and faster. And Marty touched on something today on his lunchtime live call on Facebook. And he said, like, you can bring other businesses into OnPassive, you know, like a standalone business, online, offline. And we don't really talk about that often. And he mentioned like a fishing tackle shop. Now, my daughter's boyfriend runs a fishing tackle shop in Ireland. And I sort of said to him, well, I know you're busy, but wouldn't you like to be really busy? And if you come into OnPassive, this platform will promote your business for you. And then it made me think that OnPassive is actually bringing in business to local. It's making everything local. So in the UK, we've got TV adverts at a thing called trustatrader.com. Do a lot of people remember them? Yeah?
Yeah.
You get these adverts. And it's like, you can go on the television, you can ring a number, and it's traders and people in business you can trust. So they've had to make a group like that you register with and trust. Well, imagine how many people are going to trust you in OnPassive, because we're all part of one large group. So there's going to be plumbers, electricians, all kinds of things, estate agents, things like that. So we're going to be dealing with these people all through OnPassive. And we're going to be paying them through OnPassive, because they're going to have wallets the same as we are. So therefore, the trust is even more so. And talking of paying people abroad, a lot of people still use Western Union. We won't be doing any of that. We'll be just saying, are you an OnPassive member? I can send you the money like in seconds. No, how do I become an OnPassive member? Real quick, 25 bucks. And they're in, and you can send money safely. It's going to be unbelievable. Finally, most people don't talk to their families about OnPassive, do we? Because you know what's coming, don't you? You're an idiot. It'll never work. You're doing this thing online. You know, and they always think that the job is safe and what we're doing is totally stupid. Now, Friday just gone, I went for lunch with my niece. She's just had a total knee replacement. So we went for lunch where she lives, and I wasn't going to, I don't mention it because, you know, I've been told off before. And Jane's like on maybe 80, 90 grand a year. She's got a high-powered job. So I never brought up the subject of OnPassive. He said, oh, by the way, I saw on Facebook that you've been upgraded to the Leadership Council. Congratulations for that. I said, thanks very much. And I wasn't going to say any more. And she said, I saw some idiot the other day on YouTube. I said, uh-huh. And she said, he was running OnPassive down no end. I said, oh, really? Okay. And she said, and then I looked at her, I started listening to this idiot. I thought, well, I like what she's saying. She said, he was saying, they've got products that we already use, like a trim URL and a webinar service and this and that. And I said, okay. She said, but what that idiot hadn't realized is that OnPassive seemed to do it all under one roof. And I don't suppose Zoom's going to pay you for using Zoom or anything else. And I thought, hang on a second. My niece Jane is actually watching more YouTube videos about what OnPassive is actually doing. That she's not asking me because I'm family, but she's watching more YouTube videos about how good OnPassive is, what they do. And she's saying this guy is a numpty. He hasn't got it. He's just missed the whole thing. She said it's all under one roof. I said, you're absolutely right, Jane. She said, yeah, it looks good. I said, did you know that Mike's involved? And she said, who? I said, your cousin, my nephew, Mike Frost. He's in OnPassive. It's going to change his life. She went, oh, right. And the final thing is Zoom. My friend Bob Dean's on here. I've seen him. I've seen Tracy, Colin, and Andy Balder. Thanks. But Bob was over at my place the other day. We're having lunch, and Bob got Zoom up on his phone in Wikipedia. Now, I didn't realize this until Bob read it out. They borrowed an absolute shed load of money for a long time to get where they are. They didn't just borrow a few million. You're talking millions and millions and millions. I didn't realize that. I thought they were, you know, that everything come from their growth. It didn't. They owed thousands. And OnPassive is starting as a unicorn company. How good is that? So we got so much to look forward to at the end of 2020 and 2021. So there's going to be a new lockdown coming out. Don't know whether they're going to furlough in the UK, probably not. So anyone who's got savings, they're going to disappear real quick. So and our savings are going to go up real quick. So thanks for inviting me on. That's all I've got to say for tonight. Cheers, guys. A great presentation, by the way.
Thanks very much. Just to answer Patty's question, by the way, if anybody has got any questions, just stick it in the chat and we'll get to them. She said, am I right in understanding that OnPassive is an online service like Google, but of course, with a lot more services, and also users are going to be paying to use it? OnPassive is an online service and it has lots of products and services that it's going to have under one roof. People will, like I said, have, first of all, they will have a 7-day free trial to use those products and services. And if they want to continue using those products and services, which of course they're going to because they're going to love them, then they will pay. And that is how we make our commissions and how we are going to make our residual income by the customers and, of course, resellers that use all the products and services of OnPassive. So in a nutshell, a bit, not Google, because Google is a search engine. OnPassive is an online company that has an awful lot of products and services under its one umbrella. So I'm going to ask somebody who's asked to say something, actually. Can Victor, oh my God, I'm going to struggle with this one. I don't know. Victor, unmute yourself, mate. Tell us what you want to say. Can you find him?
Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you.
How you doing, Victor?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Thank you, Peter, Roger, and Red, and Martin, Gamo, Paul, August. I've been so motivated by, what you are doing in regards to OnPassive. I came across this great company that was just about a month ago, and I was quite impressed. I'm a motivational speaker by profession. I've visited many countries all over the world, helping some companies, but some companies have failed me woefully, and in a sense that I brought a lot of people into those companies. Them in this money, while only few made money. So the thing that attracted me to this great company was that the 97% of people that don't make it online are well catered for. And that was the first thing, that grabbed my attention on YouTube. And the second thing was the products. When I look at all the products, 40 products in or more than that, is second to none. This product will bring millions upon millions into OnPassive. Those are the two things. It's not really about the compensation plan, but for the mere fact that everyone will make it here. That was what attracted me. And since then, I've been addicted. I've been so ferocious in, advertising the company. And at the moment, I've got almost 100, team member within just a month.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I just want us all to work as a team, help one another, help everyone around the whole world, because this is an opportunity that will change lives around the world. And I want to use this opportunity to thank Ash for what he has, created. And we are here to support him to make sure, the vision is materialized. So thank you so much for giving me this great opportunity and, support. And I'm here to work with the company.
Thanks very much, Victor.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Just tell me, how do you say your surname? Come on.
Ogumolade. Ogumolade. Yes.
Ogumolade.
Yeah. Exactly. That's correct.
Fantastic.
That's correct. Yeah. Thank you.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
You're
thank
welcome.
you so much. Yes.
Well, we wouldn't be doing any services if we don't invite a lady to come and tell us why they joined OnPassive. So, Marina, please, can you unmute yourself and give us your thoughts?
Hi guys, it's so awesome being here, and great presentation, Red and Peter. The more I watch these presentations, and there's so many people doing it, you always get little nuggets that you think, oh my gosh, I forget to tell people that this business can do this and it can do that. And just a different way of looking at it and, different perspectives. So really awesome job. And I'm glad you're recording it, because I will definitely use this to forward to prospects and share it on the groups and that. The reason I joined is because I just started getting into network marketing, and I started trying to do my own marketing. And firstly, in South Africa, and those of you that are from Africa, it's really costs a lot of money. The dollar is about, well, at the time when I joined, was about 18 to 1 rand. I mean, 18 rand to $1. So it gets really expensive. And then you think, okay, fine, I'm going to start advertising. And you have no idea of what you're doing, target the traffic. Then you start paying for courses, which I've done. And once again, I thought, right, now I'm really going to get the information and I'm going to be top of the log in the company that I was with. And that didn't work out, because I paid. And the first thing that these gurus do is they invite you to a private or secret group, and then they say, would you like to get in touch with one of our mentors for an hour call? And you think, awesome, that sounds fantastic. And what do they do? This is no lie. I got from $100, or it was actually $80 for the first course, that I thought, I can afford that. It's a bit of a stretch, but I can afford it. And then he wanted to charge me $11,000 for the blueprint. And it was like, oh my gosh. And I actually felt like crying. It was like, no, this is not fair, because it looks like people, everyone that you make friends with on Facebook or on LinkedIn, you connect with them, you think, wow, these guys are really doing well. And it's all fake it till you make it, And when I started doing attraction marketing courses and that, I thought, okay, I'm going to do this. And I actually got someone saying, oh, I see you in network marketing, attraction marketing. So I said, yes. And they said, oh, you must be rich. You must join my company. You must join this. I was like, what? They just automatically assume you're rich. But truth be told, and it's a fact, that only 3% of people in the business are successful. Like, that's why Ash Mafara has catered for the 97% of the people who really want to do something online, but just have failed at it hopelessly, like myself, and we've spent money. That was just one example, but there's been other examples, where you spend money and you really think you're going to get what you're looking for, and it's just another bomb. It's like this crash. It's like, oh, and you almost feel hopeless and you want to give up, and very often you do. And so when I got introduced to this by Robert from New York, he said, do me a favor. And I thought, oh, you get so many messages, everybody wants you to join. He said, do me a favor, watch this video. And he sent me a link to our late Scott Nelson's video. And I watched it and I thought, and then I thought, okay, hold on. I really need to make sure that this is not a scam, that this, what is this? Because it sounds too good to be true. And I asked my partner, Jean, he's sitting here with me now, he's in program management and he understands figures and what have you. And I said, so do me a favor, please just look at this and tell me if you think that it's actually viable. Is it possible? And his words to me were, if this guy gets it right with his experience and the background that he has, MIT, Harvard graduate, 20 odd years experience in network marketing, and he's been a success, plus a team that he's putting together to help us, he said, then you're onto a good thing. And I signed up on the 30th of September, and 2 weeks later, every day he was asking me, how's it going with OnPassive? How's it going? I said, well, people are joining, it's like amazing. People are joining from everywhere. And he said, oh, bugger this, sign me up as well, because I can't sleep at night. All he could think about were these figures and the potential of earning. But another thing that I've been thinking about lately, I also can't sleep and my mind churns, is that, we are generally targeting individuals here. But if you look at what OnPassive has to offer, we should be targeting corporates. We should be targeting the HR managers, the communication managers, the brand managers, because, when you get a company to join, every single person in that company that signs up to use the Connect Me platform, for example, we'll all get a 7-day free trial to use it. And when they sign up, they're going to all fall in your downline somewhere, you know, in your team. So I'm just putting it out there. I haven't started, but I'm saying that's what I want to do. And I encourage everyone to not just think small, we've got to think bigger. Because when companies start coming on board, this is just going to explode.
Yeah.
And, you know, they'll be silly.
It's going to come, though. Definitely going to come. Definitely.
Pardon?
Definitely going to come, that is. You know,
yes, definitely. So yes, I can also get excited and talk the hind leg of the donkey, but awesome. And thank you so much for those that did send me the video for the testimony. That video is getting so many likes and great comments and what have you.
Cool.
And I also encourage you to send that with your link and probably this presentation, if I can say so, to your prospects, because when they see the heart of people in the business, and you know the comments that were on that, my link is not on there on that particular video, so please share it. You know, that's what it's there for. Whatever we do as anyone in this business, we do to share with others, and the more you get involved, the more confidence you're going to get with this business. So I bless all of you, and I wish you a great journey with OnPassive. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to have 2 more speakers, and the one I'm going to invite now, please, is Peter Rogers.
Right, I'm going to sort of quickly go through. I mean, I got involved in the business more or less when it got started. I got involved in October 18. And when I was asked to have a look at this opportunity by Mr. Redfern, he said to me, he said, Pete, he said, have a look at this. It's only, obviously in English money, it's 80 quid. He said, it's worth a look. And I didn't even actually, to be fair, I didn't even actually look at the business. I trusted Red, what he, you know, and I trusted in what he was trying to share with me at the time. And I paid as a founded member more or less straight away without even looking at the opportunity. But am I glad that I did? And obviously, Red and myself were invited to a webinar, very similar to a webinar that you've seen today. Ash Mafaro was obviously presenting the webinar. There wasn't many people on there. I think there was about just over 2,500 people involved in the business at that time. And,
yeah, there was.
You know, obviously with the passion that Ash was sharing his vision, it really got me, you know, fired up and obviously got involved in the business. And obviously I haven't looked back. And going on what poor Angus was saying the other day, a few minutes ago, about a week ago, I was out having a meal with a friend of mine, Chris, and his wife, and he used to work for a newspaper, a local newspaper, and got made redundant. And he was telling me that he was looking for work, and he'd been actually working it in the fields at the moment, because obviously there's not much work around here, and he's been working on the local farms and doing picking and things like that. And he was sort of saying to me at the time, he said, I'm not really enjoying it. But he had an interview for another job, and he went for the interview, got the job, but he was saying he didn't really enjoy that job, and it was not down his line. And I just said to him, I said, go on to YouTube and go on to OnPassive Go Founders. I said, and there's a few videos on there. I said, and just have a look. I said, you'll see my name. I said, just have a look.
Yeah.
And he left it for a week. And then he rang me. Well, he contacted me about a week later, and guess what? He's a founder.
Fantastic.
He watched the video, and he got in. So yeah, it's as easy as that. You don't really have to do a lot. You just share the videos that's available, and people will, you know, get to see the bigger picture of OnPassive and Go Founders. And you know, and it's an exciting business to be involved in. You know, what we've gone through tonight is just a touch of the iceberg. There's so much that's involved in this business. You just can't learn it all in one go, just in 20 minutes and half an hour. You really got to spend a bit of time, get educated on this business, and you know, it'll really open. And it's going to be a business, obviously, of the future, and it's a business to be involved with. Okay, Red, I'll pass it over to you.
Okay, I'm very privileged to ask this person to speak now. Michael Williams, can you unmute yourself and give us some of your expertise advice, please, sir? Hopefully. Michael, are you there? No? Okay. Not second best, but can I ask Sean Cyrus, please, to give us some words of wisdom? Sean, just unmute yourself, mate, please.
I guess I'm the consolation prize to Michael Williams. Not too bad, though.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Sean.
Not too bad. I'll fill in for
Take it,
Michael.
mate.
No,
yeah, just own it.
no, but gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, hello everybody across the globe who's with us here today on this wonderful webinar. I've heard a lot of you wonderful people speak today, and it's awesome to hear gentlemen like Victor. Very touching to hear what you had to say, brother. Paul, of course. Angus, you guys are just a phenomenal family, you know, and it's been 2 years, September 6th for me, and I'll tell you what, I've grown. I might have been a decent person before, but I've grown from a decent person to a good person, from a good person to a great person, and now I believe I'm a phenomenal person. Just being with people like Peter Rogers and of course my brother Red, you know,
cool,
it's all made us grow, and that's what we want in life. We don't want to stay the same. We want to grow. You know, we want a business that's going to bring out the best in us. It's going to propel us forward. You know, we're all tired of running around the track in circles. You know, the same old stuff, and that's what attracted me when my mentor at the time and good friend that I actually never met in person, but we became so close, Mr. Scott Nelson, had introduced me to the business pretty much the second or third day that he found out. So I was one of his first signups. So he really meant a lot to me. You know, we were in business for about 4 or 5 years together. And once he told me about On Passive, and I was actually pretty much sold because I believed in Scott so much. But once I heard what Ash had to say, all the differences, things that it was gonna be completely polar opposite to what I've already experienced, that's what attracted me, you know, just knowing that I wasn't gonna go down the same road. I was tired of that. Like Victor had said, you know, putting in a lot of people and then, you know, it screws your reputation, you know, just so many things that you know, like Paul had mentioned, you speak to your family and idiot, you don't know what you don't know what you're doing. It's never gonna work type of thing. That's like, it touched me so much because we've all been through that. I'm the last of 3 siblings, so I've got 2 older sisters, and love them to death. But I haven't told them about this yet. But I do have positions for them ready and waiting.
Good man.
So when they see this puppy go to the top, they'll be right there with me. But I've had to, you know, I've been through things, introduced them to stuff, and didn't pan out because it was the same old things, same old stuff. And, you know, just hearing AI technology, automation, done for you business, just the things that they had, best prices that you'll see in the market, you know, the size of the business, the growth of the business, and the heart that Ash Mufar had, it was an easy seller. So I tell the people who are on here tonight, UK, and over here this evening in the eastern side of things, I tell you, just jump off the cliff. You cannot fly unless you jump off the cliff, right? Makes sense? So
you grow your wings on the way down, man.
Exactly. You can't Tarzan can't get to the other vine until he lets go of the other one that he, you know, he has to release to get to the next one. So you always got to let go of what's happened in the past. This is a great opportunity. It's a done for you business. It's everything we've hoped and dreamed for, guys. And everything is only as strong as the belief that's backed by it. So believe. I believe in Ash Mufar. I believe in On Passive, and I believe in everybody here. who's on this call, because if you didn't have the belief and faith and the will, you wouldn't be here. So God bless everybody. That's all I got for you today. This has been a wonderful webinar by you guys, Peter, and of course, Red. You guys are A+ students at this thing. You make me look small.
First
so
time for everything.
love you guys.
Thanks, Sean.
That's right. Take care. Have a good one, guys.
Cheers, man. Well, thanks
Cheers.
very much, Sean. Pete, have you got anything else before we wrap it up?
Well, is there anybody else that actually want to, open up and speak? Just unmute yourself if you do, and if you want to ask any questions, please do. Anyone else? No, that's it.
No, been shy tonight.
Andy.
Hiya, you all right?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Andy, how you doing?
I thought I'd give her a little shout out because my mate Paul Angus is always saying, Andy, you want to get on the webinar? I'm saying, I don't really want it because it's the first time I've done it, but I thought, what the hell, I'll give it a go.
Go for it.
Go on, then.
Anyway, I've written it down because I'm like you, my memory's gone. Well, basically, I got started just a bit like Peter Rogers. My good friend Paul Angus said to me, and when was it, Paul? March, I think, this year. He basically said, look at this great business. And I went, well, okay, I'll have a look. And I didn't have a look, but I joined anyway because I know Paul, I trust him. I've known him for about 25 years. We've been up and down, mostly down in business, but I still trust him, so I joined anyway. And I can see Paul laughing right now. All right. This is a bit about me. I've been a civil servant for the MOD for about 20 years now. And I always thought I was a secure job, which everyone said it was. But I've nearly been redundant twice, which I thought, oh no, what's going to happen? And as Red said in his video, what was it, last week or the week before, everyone's saying, oh, it's all right for you. You and the RAF, you've got a job for life. And it's like, well, yeah, I thought so too, but I've nearly lost it twice. So you just never know what's around the corner. When Paul showed me this, I thought, well, it's brilliant because I'm not really any good at marketing or anything. I would like to think I am after like 20 odd years at it, but not really. And when you can just, the company will do it for you, it's like a no-brainer really, and 100% money guarantee back. It's like, if you don't want to succeed, you get your money back. So it's a no-brainer, really. Anyway, that's it for me. All right.
Great, Andy.
See you later.
Andy, lovely to see you on here, mate. Fantastic.
Thank you. Well done. Thanks.
Okay, so
thanks.
Obviously, we've got a lot of people on the webinar tonight. So if you've been invited by, obviously by a friend or whoever, obviously get back to the person who's invited you. They'll give you more information. And is there anything you want to add to it, Red?
No, not at all. No,
Can
obviously,
I just
if you
jump in here, please?
Yeah, sure.
Neil, one of my prospects is asking a question. What happens to the passive income when you pass away? Is it transferable to your beneficiaries? Yes, it is.
Yes,
All
it is.
they need,
100%.
Neil,
100%.
Yes, they just need your email address and your password that was used, and obviously the official documents so that you can
Correct.
transfer that account into the new beneficiary's name. But that's all that would be required, and 100% yes, it's transferable for generations to come.
Correct, and it can also be written down in a will as well, as long as the information is there.
Correct. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay, so
yeah, that's it. Yeah, obviously, if you've come to this presentation via myself or Peter, please get in contact with us. We would love to have you on our team. If you've come here via an invite to somebody else, always go back to the person that invited you here. There is no poaching whatsoever in On Passive. We're all a team. We all work together.
That's great.
That's it, I think, Pete.
Yep, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next Monday.
Exactly. If you want a recording of this, it will be in On Passive Nation.
Thank you.
Great job, guys.
Thanks, Marty.
Okay.